We're taking another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and today we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star athlete Kam Mikell, who signed with Colorado. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're covering these recruits every single day this offseason. These freshmen. So when they start making plays for your team this year, maybe even next year, you know a little something about them. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're going to start off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes. You'll get there. He is rated as a 4-star prospect, one of the top athletes in the class, 6'1", 181. That's dated. That's during the recruiting process. That's his listed size during high school. But this is what I want to look at as the offers here. He got 31 of them. 31 offers. That is looking very good. That means the market was hot for him. And then you look over here to the left. Big schools, Texas A&M, Tennessee, South Carolina, smaller schools too. Everybody wanted him. That means he's good because they're not going to be wasting those resources for no reason. That means there's some potential here with Kam Mikell, and they're saying he's a wiry, two-way athlete with speed markers because this guy's fast, ran in the 10.5s, and he is a huge playmaker on the perimeter. Good at quarterback, wide receiver, running back. You're going to see some fun highlights from him. Looking at the track times here, you see 10.5, 10.59, 10.69, 10.79, 10.9. We live in the 10s. We live in the 10s. Let's just say he's fast. He's got speed to burn. And we got TAMU, South Carolina. Going over to his On3 page, we're a 4-star with all the recruiting sites. Top tier athlete in this class. That's what he's ranked at. Looking at some of the other schools here, Colorado, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee. Some of the same from 24/7 Sports in the listings, but Georgia's in there as well. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with. We have 5 minutes of clips here. Let me know what you think about him in the comments below. Colorado fans, drop whatever news you got from spring ball or whatever's recent on him. But you're going to see some fun highlights here. We covered him during the winter, and what I remember going over him back then is this guy's fun to watch. This is possibly one of the funnest prospects in the class when it comes to highlight film because of the speed. And you got to keep an eye out because he's playing different positions. He's all over the field. But he can scoot. And I'm excited to go over him again because I love going over these players. And that speed, you just saw that on the last play. Seeing it there, seeing the good movements. Downfield, we're gone. We are gone. Look at that. Gone again. Here we go again. Watch him. He's got burst and speed. And the combination of that makes him nasty. He's so electric. I don't see him not being on the field early. I don't know, this year, maybe next year, he should be on the field early. He's a very electric player. Like, I just don't see how. And I just don't see how he can't make an impact somewhere on the field. And it could be anywhere. And he's a player that I could see him moved around a lot throughout his career even. That could even happen. He's so explosive. Here he is. There he goes. Does that pop off the step, that burst, and we can throw the ball? Do a little bit of everything. Watch him go. Anticipation downfield. Kam Mikell's got it. He has like that it factor when it comes to his athleticism. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but there's some like very good athletes that we cover here, but I don't know. It's just that pop. It's that speed. That's that top end speed, that explosiveness, the dominance. It's just what you see on the field from him. You look at what he's working with and what he's going up against too. It's not like it's bottom tier competition either. It's good competition. I mean, you just look at the players that he's going up against. If you want to see bottom tier competition, come out my way. I'll show you. Here we go. We got the speed. Look at that. Look at that. Cuts well. Good anticipation when it comes to movement. Reads the leverages well of the players around him. He's gone. He's gone. Again, drop whatever you know about him in the comments below. Whatever you read, whatever you saw in practice, whatever. But what we're seeing from the highlights here and what we're seeing on the field is a guy that you can put everywhere. You can put everywhere. He needs to be on the field. DB, wide receiver, quarterback down the line, whatever. Like you need to have him on the field somewhere. You should probably have him two-way maybe. Like he's that type of athlete. He's that type. Dude's got speed to burn. Contact balance is there. He's got some power. And good on both sides of the ball, too. What I like about him is that you can be versatile with him. I feel like he's a player you need to have everywhere, though. Especially at Colorado. You guys are trying to close that gap quick. This is a player that could help you out. Offense, defense. Definitely. Because of that speed, that explosiveness. You got experience at quarterback, so you have more experience with concepts compared to like players at other positions because you got to know other positions to play quarterback. You got to know pacing and all that. Pre-snap reads, even at the high school level, it's a lot different than the college level. But still, like a player like this can help out your team immensely because he's so explosive, so electric. Like on defense, if he gets a pick, that's housed. That's housed if he's got space. If you give him a screen and there's a little bit of green in front of him, that's housed. That's housed. He can have a couple big moments every year as a freshman even. As a freshman, due to the speed and explosiveness, this is a guy with a lot of upside. He's got good hands. He's got the know-how from the quarterback position. He's got good anticipation. He's got an arm on him too. But that burst, he's got good initial burst, and then he's got also another kick on the top end of his run. That's going to allow him to be an electric asset to this team. On top of that, he's so dominant at the high school level. All the college football programs, all of the top tier ones and a lot of small school ones, wanted him. The market was hot for him for a reason, and that's because he's good. And we saw that he was good. This is going to be a huge asset for Colorado for long term. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.